Good day, YouTube. Tits Beer Bong 420 here. The fuck Eva in the background. Shaggy Tudo, DJ Clay. And we have a ginger beer to review here. And I want to tell you guys, the last time I had a ginger beer, I think was in the 90s. Because there is this little bottle of ginger beer at some of our grocery stores. I think there's like a pirate face drawn on it or something. That doesn't cost much that I was drinking sometimes. And I just haven't had it in a very, very long time. And I never see ginger beer outside of our grocery store, really. So, you know. And now, sometimes I do see an alcoholic one. So not only will this be my first ginger beer in a very long time, it's going to also be my very first alcoholic ginger beer ever. Now, I just want to let you know, I was looking this up on the computer, and unlike Rate Beer's website, you can, like, some of the ciders I've had have been reviewable, and some I haven't even found the name on the site, so I couldn't review them on the site. But now they do have this ginger beer on their website, but when you click on the name, you can't review it. It talks about how it's like unlisted and tells you all the reasons why something may not be allowed for reviewing on that website. It won't say the exact reason why you can't review it. It's on Rate Beer, but it goes into saying how it has to be like an alcoholic beverage, which it is, and so on and so forth. So I don't know. They at least can list the name. So I guess at one time they were rating it on there, but now they won't. So I couldn't find a lot about this on the computer. Looks like they came around in 2009. The official website doesn't have a lot of information on it, and supposedly there's some contests on their site where you can win like a basket of chocolate and to go to some chocolate factory. Like, what's that have to do with anything? But whatever. Here we have a flavored alcohol beverage. It's Crabbie's original alcoholic ginger beer. It's supposed to have like fruit, spices, and real ginger in it. But there's things I can tell you on the back. It says beer served chilled, or best served chilled with ice and lemon. Crabbie's original alcoholic ginger beer. Flavored alcoholic beverage, only provides a unique, refreshing experience only for grown-ups. For more than 200 years, Crabbie's has shipped its ginger from the Far East, following in the pioneering footsteps of the first Scots adventurers, hence our distinctive elephant trademark. Following a secret recipe, the steeped ginger is combined with quality ingredients and matured for 8 weeks to release a delicious, distinctive flavor. So I guess they've matured the ginger for about 2 months. Carbonated water, sugar, alcohol, grape juice concentrate, citric acid, caramel for color, flavor including ginger extracts, yeast, potassium sulfurite, sodium, and some word for preservatives, some antioxidants, some acid stuff that's in as an antioxidant, and it also contains sulfurs and wheat. Now, it's a product of the United Kingdom, which comes from the John Crabbie & Co. out on 4 Woodside Place, Charing Cross, Glasgow, Scotland. Now, apparently ginger beers, they apparently can be as high as up to 11%, but this one is not. It's only 4%, so it's my very first ever alcoholic ginger beer. And first ginger beer in so long. Well, I've just never actually... Oh, don't turn off. I don't know, it's just... When do I see ginger beers with alcohol in them in the stores? This might be the very first one I've ever seen. Wow. It smells of spices and ginger and kind of citrus a bit. So, cheers. Using my UK's Hobgoblin glass. I figure it looks similar to a glass they show on their website with the beer in it. It's a UK beer we have here, as long as it qualifies as a beer anyways. So I use my UK glass. So yeah, small little carbonation bubbles constantly going up. Now it's a 1-finger head, but I think it started maybe with 2 fingers. It's really bubbly, and you can see all these bubbles in it. Wow, it smells... You know what? It's got a ginger ale smell to it for sure, because of the real ginger. Hardcore. It smells hardcore. ginger ale. Smells like it's going to be spicy, flowery, fruity, something like that. So anyways, let's see how my first alcoholic ginger beer is. 4% Crabbie. Cheers. Okay, yeah. Instantly it reminds me of how ginger beer tastes. Oh yeah. Whatever non-alcoholic ginger beer I was drinking as a little kid, sometimes it had some of the taste I just definitely tasted, but I don't recall if it had all those tastes because it's been well over a decade probably. But yeah, it tastes like ginger beer, tastes like ginger ale, and when all the wetness and the majority of the taste go away, you're left with not necessarily a dry mouth, but not a wet mouth per se. It's got a little bit like a sticky-ish moisture to it, faintly. That just leaves me with an aftertaste of like lots of ginger and a little like fruity and spicy. Kind of like reminds me almost of like orange or citrus. Since I have so much of it to drink, I would like it to have been a higher percentage, but they don't usually make beer type drinks from the UK in high percentages. I think the strongest I've ever had was between 6 and 6.5%. So I guess they have to comply with the UK alcohol rules or whatever. So it's a little bummer that it's not higher percentage, like at least 5 or 6 for the amount I have to drink. But I have to say, for my first alcoholic ginger beer, it's alright. It looked like it was $3.95 the price for it, but I only had to pay $3.65. Maybe it's 30 cents on sale, I don't know right now. But I'm gonna give this, yeah, you know, I'll give it a, yeah. I don't know if I'll pick this up again. I would definitely try other ones though if I ever can get my hands on other ones. All depends if the liquor stores here want to get them in. They obtain this one somehow. But I'm going to give it a 6.5 out of 10 because it actually is good, but this is more than I would want to drink of all these tastes at one time. And if I have to have this much, I'd rather more than the 4%. But I can't deny it tastes decent enough, so it's got all your like, it's got some fruitiness to it, kind of citrus, kind of orange or something. You might taste a little bit of a spice or something to it, and you definitely taste the ginger. And if you've ever had a ginger beer before or ginger ale, you're going to taste those tastes in it, and if you like that, you'll like it. And that's that. Thank you for viewing. Peace. Crabbie ginger beer. Oh, excuse me.